Another tip that I've learned in dealing with the police is that if the conversation seems to be going in the wrong direction and we're on the losing end, you need to let these officers know exactly how serious this situation is. I'll tell the officer, listen, I know what my rights are, I know what the law says, I do this all of the time, and I have attorneys who are on call, and they've handled my lawsuits in the past, and what you're telling me right now is illegal. What you're telling me right now is a violation of my rights, and I will sue you. Sometimes they'll say, oh, are you threatening me? And I say, no, I'm not threatening you. I'm giving you a warning. I'm concerned that you don't really know how serious the situation is, that you're not as familiar with the laws as it relates to street preaching as I am. And I know for a fact that what I'm doing is perfectly legal and that what you're telling me is wrong. And I'm concerned that you might be a family man. You might have a wife at home. You might have children at home. And this lawsuit, because it's a constitutional violation, is going to hurt you personally, financially. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to sue you. I don't want to sue anyone. I just want to preach. So I just want to give you a warning that this is not a small matter. What you're telling me right now is violating my rights, and I will sue you. Another very important tip that I've learned when dealing with the police is to speak specifics about the law. Sometimes they'll say, well, people just don't like this, or I think it's time for you to leave, or maybe this isn't a good idea. Sometimes the officer will say, well, I'm a Christian, and I just don't think this is the right way for you to reach people. You need to get not to opinions, but to the law, and say, well, what law am I breaking? Have I done anything illegal? And sometimes they'll say no. And they just have an opinion that there's a better way to reach people, or that you just shouldn't be doing it. But sometimes they'll say things like, well, if you don't leave, then I'll arrest you. And then you'll find out in your court papers what law you were breaking. And I've had officers tell me that many times. And in that case, then you ask,